Coach, Coop, Coach, Coop, Coach, Coop, the Coach Coop Show. Coach, Coop, Coach, Coop, Coach, Coop, the Coach Coop Show. The Coach Coop Show. The Coach Coop Show. The Coach Coop Show. The Coach Coop Show.
Yo, what is going on, Miami Hurricanes fans? Happy Saturday. First off, it is the weekend. That's right, we made it. That also means, oh, that's right, it's game day. The first Coach Coop Plays virtual game of the season, Miami versus the Trees. And I made a promise before this season started. As a matter of fact, I made 3, 4, or 5 promises. I've lost count at this point. But I did promise that Miami will never lose to a tree, at least not while I am the head coach of the program. It's absolutely not going to happen. That's a promise. Also, I did promise that we are going to win a national championship this season. You saw the momentum that we had at the end of 2025, and I don't think that there's a single doubter in this room tonight. Nobody thinks otherwise. National championship, never losing to a tree. It's going to be a big season, a really big night. How's everybody doing tonight, by the way? We'll give people time to find their virtual seats. I heard that this was a sold-out crowd for Miami versus Stanford. I understand it's on the West Coast. I heard it's something like 80-20 Canes fans. I can't confirm, but those are the numbers that I heard on ESPN before kickoff here. Got to show some love to my man, Randy. Welcome to the Canes fam, Randy. I know you've been there, but I appreciate it. I appreciate you re-upping that Canes fan membership. Thank you for the love, Randy, the OT wizard. There shall be no overtime tonight. Absolutely not. Can you guys hear me okay while we're letting people kind of file in here? I turned the volume down on myself a little bit, but I had to move my mic, so I don't know if it's a little wonky. I can always turn it up, so just let me know. Probably be a little bit easier to tell once we have the game up, of course. The co-OC is in the building. 44 months in a row. She is here. And she is going to have the first play call tonight and the first play call of every quarter, as she always does. We'll check in with her. She's up in the booth. I believe that she prefers a bird's eye view of everything. But we did retain the co-offensive coordinator. She had multiple offers. She had Bama knocking on her door, but nobody wants to play under their head coach. She had Florida State knocking on the door. If I'm not mistaken, she had a head coaching offer from Florida State. But they didn't have enough money. They were going to be broke if they fired Mike Norvell. So she turned them down. She said absolutely not. So was able to keep our co-OC, which is good. Which is good. Thank you for the love, Randy and Melissa. Chris Gaffney in the building. You know, Chris, I saw your text. Never opened it and forgot to respond to it. That's typical Coop, okay? That's typical Coop. I'm sorry. Good to see you. Chris Kane for life in the building. Bahama. I saw Patty, Stephanie, Orange and Green Bug, Cornelius, Sluggo, Easton, everybody rule. I appreciate y'all being
No
here.
OT. However, we are expecting a bloodbath.
Absolutely. Expecting a bloodbath for sure. Yes. And I am here to deliver. We're going to recap quickly what happened last season. And then we'll get right into kickoff. I'm itching to play some football. And I'll let people know kind of how this works in case you're new here. I know a lot of people get confused. Thank you for the big 2, Randy. A lot of people get confused because there's 2 versions, but I will explain. Who we got UFC tonight? We are going to talk about that. Tonight's stream, the virtual season, as a matter of fact, is sponsored by Prize Picks. So shout out to them. And before we kick off, I actually have a pick that I want to put in and share with you guys. And you can tell me if you think it's crazy or not. Florida State offered me a Chick-fil-A sandwich and an IOU. That does sound about right. Yep. Yep. Sad. And, I can't discuss Melissa's contract details at this very moment, but let's just say it's juicy. Oh, yeah. Highest paid co-OC in the country. Yep. Cypher in the building says, with my team being a bunch of nuts, I feel I have to root for the trees here. Unbelievable. Unreal. I can't believe it. They would have paid her in hot dogs at Florida State. Man, it probably would have been those, what are they called? Bar S hot dogs. Those real nasty ones. They wouldn't have been all beef. No way. No, it would have been those Bar S hot dogs. Man, I hate those things. They're so disgusting. I'd rather have nothing at all than those Bar S wieners. So bad. So anyways, let's rewind just briefly to 2025. We went 10-4 in the Coach Coop Plays season. Won the ACC. Took down Clemson, beat them by a point if I'm not mistaken. But ended up only getting invited to the Pop-Tarts Bowl, where we played Iowa State. We beat them by 70-plus points. It wasn't even close. There were protests all across the country. They had to call in the National Guard. People really believed that a Coach Coop-led Miami Hurricanes, with the momentum that we had on the tail end of the season, really should have been in the playoffs. But the reality is we started 1-4 in 2025, and we don't hide from that. All right. Now, was that my fault? Of course not. It was, some coordinators and some analysts and some other people, but we've got that corrected for 2026. We didn't lose a game after the 1-4 start in 2025. So I continue to preach about momentum. We had a ton of it exiting the season. We backed up the Brinks truck. We've reloaded this roster, and we're ready to win. And winning is what you're going to see us doing this season. All right. So Miami versus Stanford tonight. Any questions? This is the Coach Coop Plays version, so my hands will be on the controller. My skill will be doing the talking, and I'm going to be on the sideline with my co-OC up in the booth. Yep, that's right. You're still protesting. Good. Very good. So, before we get started, and there's a particular reason why I want to do this, and you're about to find out. I do want to give a huge shout out to Prize Picks for sponsoring tonight's game. UFC is tonight. Conor McGregor is back. And I'm over on the team picks section on the app. And right now, if you download Prize Picks, you can win 3 times your money. If you want to put some money, if you want to pick Conor McGregor to win the fight tonight. I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to take a chance. That's too good to pass up. Does he actually win? I don't know. You tell me, but I'm putting $20. Submit it. That'll win us $62 if Conor McGregor wins that fight tonight. You can put your picks in for UFC before it starts tonight by downloading the Prize Picks app. Click that top link in the description. Plug in code word HMA. You want to activate that special offer for new users. When you play your first $5 lineup, you get $50 in lineups instantly. Special offer just for you guys. I wanted to do that before we kicked off tonight because I don't know if this is going to bleed over into the fight. And I wanted to go ahead and put in a pick there for Conor McGregor. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll check in on it at the end of the game. But right now, there are really big, important things going on, like a Miami versus Stanford football game. Oh, that's right. You know the drill. 10-minute quarters. Absolute chaos. That's what you sign up for whenever you are a Canes fan. Thank you, Marquise. Thank you. So with that being said, we ready to rock? We ready to do this? I'm ready. It's going to be an unreal season, y'all. Buckle up. It might get a little bumpy at times. but things are going to be okay. We're going to win. All I ask, all right, this is legit, all I'm going to ask. If just a couple people can let me know if my voice to gain volume is good. Am I loud enough? Am I too loud? Can you hear the game? Should I turn the game up? Should I turn me up? Should I turn me down? Let me know. Let me know. I tend to yell, so that's why I always have to check in with y'all. Let me get a check here. Melissa, is Melissa up in the booth there? There she is. Okay, good deal. Melissa is locked in. Melissa, can you let me know the first play? The first play here, Melissa.
What are your thoughts on CFB 27? Better? Any fixes you like? And I forgot to answer yesterday. The weather here is typical, hot and humid. Still can't believe a few months ago we were in the national championship game.
It's insane to think about. And it's crazy to think, Bahama, that we're going to be back again at the end of this season with me leading the team. Isn't that something? Holy smokes. Bahama, thank you for the 305. I'll sit you atop the throne. Crazy to think, right? Crazy to think. I know it. Appreciate you for the big 305, my man. Thank you.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Let me know though if my volume is okay. I can turn it up if we need to. Let me check in with my co-OC though right quick. Up in the booth. Let me see, Melissa, we got to play. You're gonna have to be louder than that. You know I'm hard of hearing, Melissa. Okay. All right, I got it. Okay, she's calling a jet sweep. Okay, she's calling a jet sweep. I'll have to.
This is what it takes.
I'll have to reference the play sheet. It's on there somewhere. I'll get with the team. All right.
Disclaimer to any Miami players that may be watching this. Don't let the play we are about to see impact your confidence this season.
What are you talking about? Game is low. It's muted right now. Sorry. It's muted right now. Thank you, Chris. Okay, we're going to kick off. My bad. I'm sorry. I keep breaking the immersion. Thank you for the love, Chris. No, I want y'all tagging the players. If Mintz is out here throwing picks, then obviously he was not locked in during the off season. Okay? So let's get it. Let's get going.
Well, here today. Back to you.
Score predictions!
See how this one unfolds.
And keep me updated on that volume, please.
On the move from inside his 5.
Oh my gosh, somebody just got taken out.
To the 18-yard line on the
Look at that. That's insane how much that looks like me. It's crazy. So to answer your question, Bahama, I like CFB 27 a lot better than 26. It feels smoother. I like the changes that they've made. I think it's great. And thank goodness EA kind of backpedaled on their microtransaction stuff, and we're good to go. We're good to go. Let me get with the team. Offense. Huddle up here real quick before we get this thing started. Listen, y'all. You've worked hard all off season. I told you that those 3-a-days were eventually going to pay off, and I'm telling you that these guys, these trees over here, can't hang with us. All I want to do, our co-OC is drawing up the play. I just want to remind you the team motto for 2026. Everybody remembers last year it was COCKS. K-O-C-K-S. Well, we've dumped it for something new, and I think y'all are going to like it. Unexpected gas. Now, a lot of people are not going to understand what this means and the importance of this, but all that matters is that everybody in this room knows what this means. Unexpected. I promise you that this coaching staff is going to make sure that every game, the coaching staff on the opposite sideline is not going to know what's coming. Going to be totally unexpected week to week. They're going to see plays that they've watched 3, 4, 5+ weeks of film, and they're going to say, we've never seen that. Gas, you know what that means. Foot on the gas, every down, all game, and you're going to get that from me as long as I'm getting that from you. So Melissa's drawing up the play. She says, let's see, jet sweep, that must be on page 2. Okay, that's on page 2 over here. Okay, so jet sweep. Y'all get it together. Let's have a good game. Let's have a good game, y'all. Break it down. Cane in the desert, I appreciate that, man. Thank you for the love, man. Motto this season, unexpected gas. It's going to be crazy. All right, let's get it. Melissa called jet sweep.
And there was times during the
I don't know
week
where
when
that's
we were
at.
texting, we had projects for these games every single week, and we were
It's
we
in here
talk about
somewhere?
different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that
Listen, we got to call a timeout before we run the first play of the game, okay?
This is what it takes to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
What's the
Miami
timeout button?
56 trees 17.
We're off to a great start. Hold on just a second. There's a bit of miscommunication between me and the co-offensive coordinator. Give me just a moment here. Why is that not the timeout button any longer? We don't practice calling timeouts in the off season. What's the timeout button in CFB 27? Oh, it's this. It's this. Okay. Welcome in, Hunter. Okay, we got to burn a timeout on the first play of the game. Actually, we're going to take the flag. It's fine. It's a little more breathing room.
Knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play.
Melissa, we need a new play.
You got to do a really good job in this one communicating.
We need a new play,
understanding
Melissa.
where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep.
I'm going to run
because
one
you
while we
know
wait.
This guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
It's okay, y'all.
Running inside, it's Fletcher. Nice move there. And
It's fine.
they'll knock
I
him
told you, a little
down.
more breathing room. Sometimes we need that.
And the
Slant.
Hurricanes
All right,
can
she's
play
calling the
second
slant.
down
I got
a
my
lot of
co-OC
ways
on the
with
next
just a few
play.
yards to go.
Don't worry, we'll get it all figured out.
They'll go right back to it. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
Appreciate the two, Randy.
And man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the.
Let's go, Fletch. We
Right?
told our
Like,
guys,
feature
man,
him.
that they can
The
be a
offense
little
goes
mouthy
through him. You gotta
this
love
year.
this
I think
running
they
back. He
earned
just
it after
finds
their
a way to make
performance
those
last
choke
season.
plays
As long
like
as
he
they
just
show
did,
it on the field,
setting the tone.
we'll
And
allow it.
Palmer, sometimes the defense,
Yep.
they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat.
That's why she's the
Early.
highest paid
Everybody has a
co-OC in the
plan until they
country.
get punched in the
You're
face.
seeing
For this
it right
defense
there.
Now it's time to show
That's
up.
right.
You got to bow up now and start doing something about it.
Saying all the haters can keep throwing out their opinions from the nosebleeds. We're out here making a run for a national championship.
It's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings,
I don't.
Jesse. I love that
That's a
they're
pass
getting
interference.
lathered up and
That's a
touch
pass
early.
interference.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play. So it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it. And you've got to do a
Okay,
better
real talk
job
now, though.
disguising
Can
your
y'all hear me
coverages
okay?
to try and
The game
limit
sound
him
good?
and take him away as much as
After the
possible.
first game, I don't have to
The
keep
offense
asking
will
these
gladly
questions.
take
Don't
a
worry.
fresh set of downs after the
I know it's
penalty.
annoying as heck and it breaks the immersion.
Here's
I know.
Vincent to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Grabbed over the middle.
And we're going to
It's
feed Lofton the ball
A huge chunk play as he
at
gets
times.
it all the way down
We're
to
absolutely
the
going to
11.
feed Lofton the ball. I'm going to get the tight ends involved a lot this season. Oh, buddy, I forgot we've got some good stuff thrown in the playbook this year.
Trying to run, it's Fletcher. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains.
Okay, just trust. Just trust. Every time last season, y'all were doubting me with this play, we made some magic happen. Just trust.
Back to pass.
Okay, it was there. If you go back and watch the replay, it was 100% there.
And this has been a really good
That's
first
crazy.
drive, man. You talk about scripting the first however
It
many
was there.
plays. It's different for all the coordinators. Nice drive down the field. Now set up in a third down situation. Let's stay aggressive. Let's capitalize
Come
on
on,
this
Mensa.
momentum.
We put
and
big
not try to
trust
kick
in him
these
this
field goals,
season.
because you know kicking field goals sometimes down the road can come back to bite you.
Okay, but I don't know what that was. There had to be a flag. There had to be a missed penalty on that play.
That's a great job by the defender there, back in his own end. He knew he had to make a play. He jumped the route, caught it, and he takes it all the way back. Forget flipping the field. How about scoring a touchdown?
And we've been working on that because in case there were any picks, we've had everybody on offense also play defense. So that way they kind of get a feel for it, you know, in case things like this come up. It's going to be rare this season.
We have the first score of the game.
What's going on, Victoria?
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this.
Yeah. Smells like some home cooking, huh? Jeez, we drove straight down the field just to throw a pick six. And by we, I mean Mensa.
He'll bring it out from inside
Crazy.
zone 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Hurricane offense.
It's all right. We'll
looking to
regroup.
gather a little more strength. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Two running backs.
What the heck,
alongside
Coop?
the
I know.
quarterback.
It's what the heck, Mensa. Tony thought he saw something. He tried to cut up in the middle.
Let's take a minute and talk about Miami. They reached a national championship game last year, couldn't quite get the job done. What challenges do you see them running into this year beyond the schedule?
And that motivated them all offseason to be runner-ups, to watch somebody
Call the
else
stick
celebrate
play.
and hold the trophy, and you were so close, Jesse.
I'll let Dawson know.
New additions, new faces, but this squad is hungry.
That's the key. This coaching staff really took a deep dive into their roster, and they isolated the positions.
We don't
that they
teach our
felt they needed
quarterbacks
get
to
better at,
drop
and they
back
addressed
10 plus
that.
yards,
High-school
but
recruiting in
sometimes
the
it's just
portal.
it's
I'm
what's
expecting big
required,
things
you
from
know.
them this year.
And for the majority of the offseason,
We teach them to
thought
win.
Mensa
So
was gonna be starting
whatever,
for Duke.
you know what I mean?
The offseason saga that happened, obviously, a lot went into it. But here's what you know about Miami quarterbacks in recent history. Cam Ward, the #1 pick.
We teach them to
Carson Beck,
win.
A lot of experience coming in. Now Darren Mensa comes in. Miami.
What did you
finds the
miss?
guy. They have to have
Honestly,
that spot covered. And Palmer,
probably
they got
you
it.
missed the refs
They have been
turning a
able
blind eye to a
reload.
potential
For anybody
penalty.
that didn't know Darian Mensa and where he started, just look back to his film just 2 years ago at Tulane when he's absolutely
Let's
lighting
try
up
some.
in the American, wins an ACC championship.
Just a little
at
unexpected
Duke, and
gas
now
right here.
Filling in for Carson Beck and a team that just went to a national championship, but this is a
Tony.
guy with tons of talent.
That's right.
I think there will be
Block.
no drop.
Got a little grass. What a run to get them into enemy territory, and he's out of bounds at the 40.
Coop tossed a
Well,
pick
the offense is
six
coming out
from
early
the
in this
10.
game, guys,
That
and
is
they're gonna
not
test the
accurate. I am the
eye
head
discipline of
coach
this defense. Good
on
way
the
to do that
sideline.
is with the jet
That's not even
sweep.
possible.
See if they can locate the football and go make a tackle.
It's not even possible.
The Canes are moving quickly down the field.
Where's Mario? I'm the head man. I'm the head man. I don't even know, like, just
Incomplete. They fought for it, but
the
it just
hesitation.
squirted
It's
harmlessly
game
to the
one.
ground. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC
It's game
wheel of
one, and you
destiny,
can
spin
tell
it, you never know how it's going to come up.
You can tell there's a little bit of hesitation. I'll get with Dawson. I'll have Melissa also get with Mensa, and we'll sit him down. We'll talk to him. He's got to settle in.
We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this.
Got it inside the 10. They get him stopped at the 5-yard
Where's the
line,
band song? I think that when you put it in streamer mode, it turns it off.
I know he makes it look easy, but
Because it's technically copyright.
Like
Isn't that crazy? I got a couple of copyright claims on my playthrough last year.
Ball and have the hand strength to reel
Sure
that
did.
one in. That is impressive.
And the Canes will try to punch it in on
Now don't go blaming the refs. Look, I mean, we all have access to instant replay.
Going to the run, it's Fletcher. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
We're gonna manhandle these guys.
If at first you don't succeed,
I don't care if they
again.
know
I
it's
wouldn't be
coming.
surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were
Hey,
right
Dawson,
there as soon
hey,
as he got the ball.
I need some magic here. That really probably should have been under center. Let's be real. And I'm not going to override you because I don't handcuff my coordinators.
Backs against the wall. If you can win this next third down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
Trust.
About to have the 9th snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field goal. They'll run it on 3rd and goal.
Really thought with the offseason workouts that Fletcher was going to have the strength to make it happen. Field goal team. Hey, field goal team. Right on the field. That's right. We're going to take 3. Defense ain't even been on the field yet. Let's go ahead and take our 3. Get on the board.
Now forcing a 4th down.
Now listen, we picked up this transfer from Florida State for a reason. He's been automatic the entire offseason. All right?
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll bring him to
Good job, son. Good job, son. All right, come on. Let's get the defense together. Get huddled up, Heatherman. Get the troops ready. Let's get out on the field. Let's get a stop. Let's give them a pick 6. Okay? How are we feeling, Canes fans? How are we feeling? I did miss it, though. Is the volume good?
He'll take the return, try to get better field position.
Oh, dang, Coop. I know. Mensa got an earful on the sideline, Victoria.
Comes out and they'll have it for the first time today.
Yep, here we go. First
And
look at the
standing
defense
in
under
the
Coach
way
Coop.
is one of the best
Welcome in, Mr.
defensive
305.
lines in the country.
Well, this is one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but David, he better have a clock going off in his head in this one because this is one of the elite pass rushes in the entire nation as well. Their D-line is absolutely stocked and loaded with athleticism, with guys with bad intentions, and they built this D-line specifically for games like this.
Yeah, so he better be on time, right? Like, that ball needs to be able to come out. You just got to be careful.
There we
you
go.
don't get away with some of those liberties of holding on to the football, extending plays, because those dudes are in relentless pass rush mode, chasing after you. This will be a great chess match.
So now it's 2nd and long.
Late hit. We teach our guys to be aggressive.
They want to run it left here. Nice move to keep running. They believe in that run
3rd and
game.
4. Might have got away with a
Stopped
little bit
at
of
the
holding
23.
there from
Love to see
them,
this on
but
offense early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw.
did
It's
not mean to
Warren.
do that.
Bottom of
Hate
the top,
that.
lets it go. Puts it out of the air. Really nice job to get it past
Hate
the
that
sticks, pick
camera
up the
angle.
first down at the
Oops.
30.
And it's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now
hard to run through a tree. You've tried it.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll
Ball start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And just
did you address all the special teams? We addressed everything.
Start will back them up 5. It's 2nd and long.
Yeah, we addressed it all.
They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Tackled there by the defense.
Run defense is looking fantastic, as expected. We kind of knew that going into this season.
Defensive line, they've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Stanford comes to the line, and that first
Just
down
trust.
marker is a long way away. The RPO
We
is
had it.
complete.
Man, the read was there.
You know, I got to tell you, as an offense, moving forward in this game, 3rd and long, you're going to have to push the ball.
Man, we had it.
You got to throw to the sticks and give yourself a chance to convert these 3rd downs.
The kick is on its way.
Come on, Tony.
Just needs a crack to get a return. The coverage team was down there to corral him.
Good field position here.
Mark it at the 39.
We're going to go for it again. We're going to get a little screen action going. Actually, we're going to do it on 2nd down. I'll tell you why. We're going to do this first because we want a good, strong run game. We do. But I got an idea here for when we come back out. Okay, go away. Go away. What? Hello!
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. They'll move the wide receiver. The run inside. It's Pringle.
That's not at all what we were trying to do. There's some serious miscommunication right now between myself and the coordinator,
but if they start to add
offensive coordinator.
Obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Yeah, there's some clock management issues going on. We'll get it taken care of.
Mensah. They'll throw it to the back on the screen.
It's not strong enough. Not fast enough, not strong enough. Big 3rd down here, 3rd and 11.
Nice completion, short game. Now you get to 3rd down. 3rd down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on 3rd down, I still got that.
This crowd acting like they can get rowdy when it's an 80-20 ratio.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to fire.
Get there. There it is. And that is why Elijah Lofton is going to be very involved this season. Very involved this season.
The game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And the Canes with the 1st and 10.
That's right. That was partially your idea, Melissa.
They'll run the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Now you want to be a great
Melissa got with me. We were, taking a look at the drawing board and what we wanted to try to do this season. And she said, what if? She said, hear me out. She said, what if we get the tight ends more involved? And everybody gasped. And I said, That's a brilliant idea. That's one quarter. It's 7-3. Hey, it's the first game of the season. No excuses, okay? Always zero excuses with us. But look at the numbers. Man, we gave up a pick 6 inside, what, the 5? And that's all on Darian Minson. You know, he will take a hit on that with his next NIL payment. It's no big deal.
Ready to go and get things started here in the second.
He will learn. It's going to be fun. Must not have liked what he saw downfield. We kind of like for him to go through his reads, but I'm surprised there was no one open deeper downfield. I'm supposed to be giving the play to the co-OC. As soon as you give me the play, I'm in.
Does not want to send out the field goal unit. Rushes on him.
Get there, get there. There it is. There it is. Yes, sir. That's why we paid that man so much money.
This offense is more than threatening. Third down, a lot of times it comes.
I'm looking to my co-OC. Look at where we're at. 7-yard line. 1st and goal. Melissa, let me see. Melissa, what do you got for me? Give it to Fletch. Okay, we got it. All right. We're giving the ball to Fletch.
Not necessarily who's the most open. Who do you trust?
Establishing that dominant run game.
It's about the
I like it.
And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And the Hurricanes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Run in the red zone. It's Fletcher. And he's in. Pounded his way in. Touchdown, Miami!
Hey, PAT, come on. Let's go. Get out there on the field. Come on. We're barely winning right now. We should be up 50-0. Let's go. Good job, though. Good job.
Slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Fletcher putting in work, man. Getting a key block earlier for Barcate. Running in the touchdown right there. It's honestly been complete domination minus the pick 6. If everyone here would just sit down and be honest for a moment, it's been complete domination outside of that.
He found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it.
Kane in the Desert, thank you so much for the 80 months. The Canes fan membership level 2. Thank you, bro. I don't know if I said thank you for that. Appreciate the love, man.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown.
How you been, by the way?
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he
Randy also with another 2 says 56-17. It's still probably going to happen.
They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown.
It's still probably going to happen, Randy. Okay.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's
right.
Ford. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks.
AKA Al Golden. That's a name I've not heard in a minute.
First down, man, they go backwards, and they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish, and they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
This is what it
from
takes
the wide receiver.
To where the U on the side of your helmet.
Bring back the halfback pass.
And the defense makes a play,
I agree.
sacking him back at the 10.
I agree, Melissa. I'm with you.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the 2nd play.
I said we're going to be aggressive. We're going to take some chances this season, and that's exactly what you're seeing us do here.
You make up the game plan and not
Thank you for the 2,
play
Melissa.
sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes the grab. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain its 4th down.
Yeah, he was able to make
Honestly,
one guy miss, but he had
that's
to make two in
karma.
order to pick up that first down.
Because
It was
I
a
don't
nice
know if you
individual
guys know
effort,
this or
just
not, but Stanford's head coach, Pritchard, he and I went to middle school together. And we were both trying out for the football team, and I wanted to play quarterback, and he won the starting job over me. So that's honestly karma. And then he took my girlfriend.
4-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Miami's
So honestly,
offense
that's
comes out
exactly
ready
what
to
he
go to
gets.
work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one.
Hey, man, they're so much fun. They are so much fun. This is air on it.
It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that.
Man's just supposed to put a little more air underneath that one. I don't really know what he was thinking.
Miami. They start the season in the top 10. Ideal position to make a run. But what do they need to avoid?
Well, I think you avoid the talks about me and where we're at, because that doesn't matter. This team's got a lot to prove. It's a very talented team.
Hey, good to see you, War Champ.
That first impression makes a big deal.
I appreciate y'all being here, man. This, like I said, this is...
players are hungry to prove that top 10 ranking is legit. But talking to some of their guys too, David, they actually feel like they're not ranked high enough. They actually feel disrespected being where they are, which is pretty amazing considering this is already a really great jumping point. I can't wait to see how they play today.
All right.
Got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Fires to the wideout. Doesn't quite.
What a catch. What a catch.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down. Lower my shoulder.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. They'll run the sneak for it. No room to run, and he'll be stopped again on 4th and 2.
Oh, heck no. I'm challenging that. Hey, ref. Yep. Yeah, I'm challenging that.
Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor using a timeout here. Thinks the call is going to...
He was on top of him. He was on top of him. I don't know if he was ever even down. Honestly. When did his arm touch? That's a first down. That's a first down.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later.
Do you see what's going on? You guys seeing what's going on here? Talk to me.
Running inside. It's Ford. Picks up the first down.
Huh?
Here's a little room there. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Cardinal.
Well,
okay, it's obvious that we're going to have to turn it up a notch or two. All right, if it's going to be this type of game, anybody with eyes saw that was a first down. And, you know, it's pretty interesting that off of that, we give it, okay.
It's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed
Hey, Dawson,
to
get everybody together. Hey, get everybody together.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. What a way to send a message. Huge play.
I got something special for them.
And you've got a touchdown on the board.
Get the offense together.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25.
Hey, listen. Get the offense over here. Hey, I'm seeing the same thing that y'all are seeing. All right? I know that it's tough. I know there's some home cooking going on, but we got to be able to overcome it. Okay? Now, I know that it's early in the game for me to be calling this play, but listen. I'm going to do it. Cantina chicken crispy taco combo. You guys know what it means. You know what to do. Get out there and execute. Come on. Let's go. Unexpected gas. Like I said, they're never going to see this coming. We're going Wildcat. We're going Wildcat. Why would you do that when you have the #1 quarterback in the country? You're about to find out. We've been practicing this.
This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
And how about that as an offensive call? Like you bring
how about that? Exactly. How about that? Bet you didn't see that coming, did you? Who saw that coming? Who saw Wildcat on that play? Who thought Fletcher had an arm like that? He can do it all. Okay, except hit that wide open big ass hole that was right in front of him.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more.
Okay.
But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's Mensa to throw. Unloads to the wideout. That's caught. It's
good patience. Really, really good patience letting that play develop. O-line blocked very well.
That kind of play
that was great.
Vintage Hurricane receiver.
Yeah, that was good stuff right there.
Big time playmakers on the outside. The list is long for Miami, but finding those elite speedsters down in the state of Florida, it's not a hard job.
The Hurricanes will have it 1st and 10.
You would like to change your score prediction?
The run inside. It's Fletcher.
I hope you're giving even more points to Miami.
Like that on first down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
The Canes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play.
I think Moore is in the game. Yeah.
Right back to it.
That's fine.
All down, but he has
That's fine.
to move the chains.
Fletcher's not scared of contact.
Back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
He's not scared of contact, y'all.
And the Canes back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep.
You missed it. Me too, Sluggo. I've been counting down the days, man.
Throwing Mensa. Complete.
That's fine.
The ball is down.
We take 6 at every play.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be
Cantwell's
careful.
down.
He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
All predictions are final.
On the run, it's Fletcher.
Bodies just flying all over the place, man. They can't hang. We're going to wear this team down. Run it again. Run it again. I don't care if they know it's coming.
They'll try to get it in with the run.
Run it again. Run it again.
And after that run, there is
I'm sorry for yelling, y'all. Am I too loud?
The senior defensive tackle being looked
Am
at
I too
by
loud?
personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us
I'm
up to
sorry.
date on how he's doing.
I'm too loud, aren't
Push
I?
it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Send the tight end in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fletcher. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
Finding it tough to make positive
I didn't want to do it, but we're going to.
From the 2. Tight end now in motion. And he takes it in.
Thank you for pushing us into the end zone. I appreciate that so much, buddy. Thank you. Your check will be in the mail. I appreciate that.
Don't use up.
He can get it done.
Don't
He
use
can
up.
answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Lining up to add another.
Some call it luck. I call it hard work.
And the extra point puts
Yep.
them up by a field
Hard work.
goal.
Defense.
So
Hey,
it's a
Heatherman.
73
Hey, get everybody together.
touchdown
Come on.
drive.
We need a good stop here. We got enough time to get the ball back and put more points on the board, and that's the expectation. Unexpected gas. Who in their right mind would keep pounding the rock when you're getting absolutely nowhere with it?
No attempt at a return. Stanford's offense heads out, hoping to move the ball on this drive. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer.
I do think they have changed some of these controls, like real talk.
Card in the backfield. It's 4.
Because I'm doing some muscle memory stuff and different things are happening.
You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump
And I don't
that
know,
and take
maybe
a
I'm
shot
just
down the
crazy.
field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous.
Hey,
He
remind
makes
Heather when
one
they
guy
have all
miss,
3
he can
timeouts.
take it to the house.
Oh.
Breaks into the open. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a
What's
fresh
up,
set of
Aviation?
downs.
This is what it takes.
Wants to throw.
To what
It's
you.
Warren.
I'm sorry,
It's complete to the left.
I'm going to say this early. I said no overtime on this game, but if by chance we do go into overtime, it's not my fault.
For an offense, slant routes against man coverage are really a rhythm throw. You take your steps, you get the ball out, it's got to be in a good location. Quarterback and receiver on the same page there.
Randy!
Stanford
Thank you for the
with a
big
lot of
5, Randy.
options here on second
I'll sit you atop the throne once we get to halftime here, if that's cool. We're locked in.
inside. It's 4. Couldn't find his way
Yes, some
out.
TFLs.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that?
This is
field
what
coach?
it
I know
takes.
he likes to cover, but I love the
To
way
what
he
it
comes
you.
up and makes the tackle.
I'm sorry, your helmet.
Watching UFCRN, but had to stop
Keeps
in
it
to watch
himself.
this. Don't lose to a true man.
Really good surge for
King
this
season,
offense.
thank
They
you for the
moved
5,
chains,
man.
and he's got it at the 34.
I picked Conor McGregor to win. What do you
The
think?
defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody
I
has to
crazy?
be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it
Really?
comes to assignment football.
And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he
Really?
gets down.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. And if you can
I
just
know what to
give
do. I know
him
what to
a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
Oh, no, we weren't set.
Looks as
That's
if he's
fine.
gonna run it.
Kinda
Makes
worked
the
in our
stop
favor.
In the backfield, he'll lose 4.
The fight's been good so far. I gotta.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Motion from the back. Dropping
Why
back,
does it
it's
feel like
Warren.
you guys are nervous?
Oh, they're after him. They got him.
Why am I
Great
getting
pressure
a
on his
vibe
defense.
from the fans that people are nervous right now? We're up 17 to 14.
Cut into this lead before the
About to get the ball
Stanford
back.
lines
The
up to
offense
punt it away.
overall is rolling minus a pick 6. Is anybody here nervous?
How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across.
No? Okay, good.
Completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
Mensa.
Yo, just get us a little bit of room.
They stop
Just a
him
little bit of room.
a link or two short of the first, and man,
We got plenty of time.
What they can do on second down here. And
We got plenty of time. We got 2 timeouts. They stole one from us. It's all right.
They'll go to the air on second and short. Finds his man. It's Upshaw. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. And the Canes want to crank the tempo. To the air on first down. Fires to the right.
Too low.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got...
Let me check one thing. I'm sorry. I don't remember how to go hurry up.
Used on
All right.
first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes
we
in
got
the
2
right place.
timeouts.
Was forcing that ball to his intended target.
You know what? I
The
hate
window
that.
way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Here's Darian Mensa to throw. He's got it.
This is what it takes.
And he's able to shed one tackle.
To where you.
I see nobody's going to help me and remind me what it is either.
Jose, are y'all
That's
listening?
fine.
Jose, keep that belt glistening. McGregor's coming for you. He'll do you in 2. Walking in McGregor Wonderland, there's only one Conor McGregor. Conor getting slapped loudly crying.
What?
After the catch.
He's going for it all.
That's literally not possible. He's wide open. Underthrown ball from Mensa. Unreal.
You want to get more points. You want to be aggressive.
Put some more juice on it, man.
Near midfield. Now you've given the defense a chance to now go score points and maybe take the lead.
Thank you for the Big Ten King season. He just really didn't put enough on that. You know? It was there. That's just crazy. That is crazy. Let it rip. Let it rip. Honestly, hit him in stride, it's touchdown. That's 100% on Mensa. First game jitters in a Canes uniform. We try to tell them that we know the expectations are through the roof when you're in the orange and green. It's not like what it was with Manny at Duke. I mean, this is a top-tier program
here. Chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Wide receiver going in motion.
And maybe it's a little much right now.
On first down to throw. Going to try to get it himself. Timeout is called by the Cardinal. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Well, I think one
but
of the
to act like that we're not winning is kind of crazy, though.
This has been a sack.
I'm just being
Can't
honest.
keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been
You're expecting a blowout? There's plenty of time for that to happen.
The consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up.
There we go. Good hit. Good hit.
Stanford to the line on 3rd and long.
You pulled off the Carson Beck special. You mean Mensa.
Back to throw. It's Warren.
I'm not sure about this you stuff.
He took a
Running for his life, man. Running for his life.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their
Come on.
opponent territory.
Come
Now
on.
you're 4th and
We need
long.
Canes
You've got to
fans
be
involved
better
right here.
the football
Let's
in
go.
those types of situations.
There it is, miss.
No
Told you.
good. And after the
Told you.
miss, they're
Hey,
still down
offense,
by
we
a
got
field
32
goal.
seconds and 2 timeouts.
Man, the
We
dreaded
practice this
doink.
every week.
Knock it off
Come
the
on.
crossbar. Those
Get
are
it
ones
together.
that
Come
make
on, let's go.
just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed and a missed opportunity.
Hollywood update you have.
Get to
for
work.
Checking in from the Miami sideline. There is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep.
Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Throws to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Vaughn. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he throws another
I mean,
interception.
they
Yes.
catch everything.
And we are
It's crazy.
headed to
It can
halftime.
bounce off 3
Head
different
into the
players.
locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an
And
opportunity to check
a
in with
guy
Kevin Connors.
in
Now,
Cardinal
EA
red
Sports
is going to
College
come down
Football
with it.
Studio update.
You know, it's crazy. We knew we were just kind of throwing up a prayer right there. It's
here in week 1. We start with Colorado.
ACC down bad right now. Crazy stuff. Crazy
And
stuff.
it's the Buffs able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest
Okay.
of margins.
All right.
Pushing
Now that
them
we're
to
at halftime, let's
1-0
take a
on the
breather
short
here
season.
for
Here
just
now
a
look
second.
at some other games of note
And
today,
now that I
including
can
a big
fully pay
upset
attention
with
because I know
major
that I'm so back and forth and
implications.
we're just locked in. For real, the volume. So that way I don't have to do this every week. Do you think
Now
me
back over to your
compared to
game
the
on
game is a
farm.
good ratio, or should we
We've been
adjust
treated
it?
to one special performance on the ground from both teams.
Y'all let me know while I
Gouging
study the play
defenses
sheet here for a
big
second.
chunks of yardage. Why throw it when you've got rushing attacks like these?
We're going to come
And
out
with
like a
that,
rabid
let's send it back to
animal
the guys
in the second
inside
half of this
Stanford
game.
Stadium.
It's going to be one of those games where the fans are going to say, I cannot believe that it was only 17-14, and the end of the game ended up being 55-14. It's going to be one of those type of games. I'm telling you right now.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here.
They do receive. That's no problem. Defense is playing all right. Okay. Volume is good. Okay, good deal. Let's get it. Again, huge thank you to Prize Picks. I did put my pick in for McGregor, but I don't think McGregor has. He hasn't fought yet, right? McGregor has not fought yet. He will be fighting soon. I do have a pick in for Conor McGregor to win on Prize Picks 20-62. We'll see. How did I lose points? 55-14.
We're just about ready to start the second half.
Let's see what you did there. Oh, so it's still going to be a while.
And
Okay.
he'll bring it back. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return.
All right, I want the co-OC and Dawson
Stanford
cooking
offense
something
making
up
its way
starting
back onto
now.
the field.
starting now.
As we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think.
Why is Colorado
such a big
juiced
deal.
in the
Like, I
game?
get the
It
first
seems like
chance
they
to make
are.
a statement, to make the adjustments,
You know?
to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early.
There we
in the
go.
second
It's
half,
going to
to
be
get
an
a
ugly
nice drive
second half
going,
in this
build
ball
that
game.
confidence and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the
About to
complexity
get
of this
real
game.
ugly.
And you could tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Looking to pass. It's Warren. He'll off one deep down the left side.
See, they would catch that. You know what I'm saying? They would catch that.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot, but they're not able to come away with the completion.
On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Not able
Good
to hook
play.
up there, incomplete.
Good play. That was
Really nice
OJ,
job
wasn't
by
it?
the defense. Here in the
Good
second
play,
half,
man.
we've
Good
gotta have
play.
a mentality with the lead. If we just don't give up any more points, we get the
I
W.
told you, the
We gotta
defense
make
came
big
ready to
plays
play.
on
We just
third
got to
down.
get
They made a big one
Mensa
there.
right, and then we're
Kick
cooking
is
up
in the
something
air.
special here.
Not a lot of room to field this one. They stop him immediately.
Okay, I'm looking to my co-OC. Melissa, what do you got for me? Melissa? I know, yeah, go Canes. Yes, I'm throwing up to you as well. Melissa, what do you got for me? She says, play action pass. Okay, got it. Not ran a whole lot of play action tonight.
Here comes
We
the
have.
Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength.
But we got something special for them here.
Off play action on first down. He tries to take the top off. And he went for it all in the first play of the drive and come up empty.
Well, quarterback
Can we get a call to go our way? Honestly, great call. Great call from the co-OC. Great call. I actually loved the call.
Backed up now, here's second and long.
It was the right call.
Here's Mensa to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass.
I don't know what's going on, but our O-line is getting whooped a little bit. And I'm not scared to admit it.
Time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Clemson Tigers will be the 2026 ACC champs season.
Darian Mensa from the gun on third down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Deep breath.
I'm just a vibe. Thank you for the two. I got to be honest, though. I appreciate that very much. I think that you just cursed that play. You brought some bad luck in here. Love you, bro, and I appreciate it. But I know you're a Clemson fan, so I feel like that, you know what I mean?
He'll try to make the catch in traffic. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. The Cardinal offense takes the field ready to attack. They really didn't move the ball at all.
Do you really think that, though?
Honest
Honest question.
Better fortune this time around. Wide receiver comes in motion.
No, sir. We're going to gobble that up. Obviously, adjustments will be made. Adjustments will be made.
What a dumpster fire performance by Mensa.
I got to get my speedster.
It's first game.
They didn't do a good job,
You know,
of getting that guy
it's the
out there
first
in
game.
space
I will
where he
admit
can
that it's
really
not
use
been
his
the
chance.
prettiest, but
Nice
we're
job
on
by
the road,
defense, understanding
West
it,
Coast.
seeing it, rallying
It's,
to it, and
you know,
tackling that guy for a loss.
Fires downfield. Got it in the
That's
middle. It's
just-
Shaw.
Okay. We got to start dialing up a little bit of pressure here on these guys. We're just letting them sit back there all night long. And we can't be doing that. We can't be doing that.
Those holes are going to pop open at some point. Nice job hanging in the pocket. Good protection by the offensive line, finding the strike over the middle of the field, but started with the protection up front.
Appreciate the 2, King Season.
That's caught. It's Blackburn. Got 6
I don't know who we're
yards
going
on the
after
play,
right
second
there,
and 4
but
coming. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Run inside. It's 4. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. I
feel like there's some nonsense going on right here. I'm not going to lie.
On 30 short, trying to
Come on, man.
move the chains. Good execution. They move the sticks.
Come on.
At the 33.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
To the air. It's Warren. Working that left side now.
What?
There's some room. Brought down at the 10.
We're seeing ghosts out there. What are we doing?
They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run. Now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I put more people in the box to stop?
Thank you. About time.
Knock him down back at the 16.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. First down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
He held on to that? Really? Really? He held on to that?
Great job by the quarterback bouncing back. Just got sacked the previous play. Now all of a sudden it's 2nd and long, and everybody knows you're going to be throwing it. But he comes right back. He stays in the pocket. He's staring down the field. He's not letting
grind it out right here. Come on.
He finds his open guy. He gets the completion. It's not a first down, but now you're set up 3rd and short. And this all of a sudden looking pretty good for the offense.
There we go.
He gets
there we go.
Nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down.
And this is tough. Second half of the game, you're down by 3. You know a field goal is going to
I cannot remember the button where I can press it and tell the corners to like press up or back off and give space. I cannot for the life of me remember what that button is before they snap the ball. Look at that. That's me. That's literally me. The accuracy in this game is crazy. All right, we got ourselves a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. Won't be that way for long.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
Beat our star receivers. I'll talk to Dawson.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fletcher. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
It just feels like we're like a step,
Man, it's nice when
a
you can
step
depend on
slow.
your big plays
I
up
don't
front
know.
to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Come on, Lawson, give me a big block. I don't know what. Fletch was not on the same page, and it was obvious.
It's
not on the same page at all.
That comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No hold.
Get him to the sideline. Get him some water. Actually, no water. No water for Fletch. Not after a play like that.
Throwing Mensa.
You gotta.
Time tonight, it's an interception. Never really got offense is set up at the 30.
QB never saw the defender scaring his receiver
genuinely,
down,
I don't know what
telegraphing
he's
his throw, and
thinking
the
right
DB
there.
jumped all over that.
I have no idea what Mensah is thinking right there. Scared. He's playing scared. He's going to have to step up in the pocket and make the big boy throws. This is not going to cut it.
Has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this.
Somebody help me out. What's that button where I can tell them to press
execution,
up?
too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit.
Turning it on. Oh, he got loose.
There had to be a holding that the refs missed.
But he takes it all the way down to the
There had to be a holding.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty. They're just so hard to tackle. And you can see he just does a great job breaking
You wait too
tackles,
long,
breaking
Coop. I
tackles.
call the play
Does
with
this
plenty of time
consistently.
left. It's
That's
up
why
to
he's
Mensah
really
to make
hard
the
stop
throw.
at the running back spot.
He's got him. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Hey, and quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding
You have to
the
I know, that's why I'm asking. What's the button? I can't remember the button.
Going to work in the red zone.
There's something I can press, and I can tell them to give space or press up, and I cannot remember the button.
Forward all the way to the 2-yard
And I'm trying to ask without breaking the immersion. I can't remember the button.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion.
It's not
and
that.
go to work with a
No,
first
there's a
and goal.
button. There it is.
DB's locked up tight on the receivers.
Found it.
It'll be
It's
a
not the
run
play
on
we
third
wanted.
down.
There we go.
And they
Thank
make the
goodness,
stop
man.
just short of the line.
Thank
to gain
goodness.
Inches to go. It'll be 4th down.
Jeez.
Following
I'm not
that
falling
run, we
for
have a
this.
player
I know
who is
Pritchard.
shaken up. That is their
I'm
freshman
not falling for
offensive
this.
lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on that. Smashes it
Okay.
between the uprights.
Honestly, this game right now hinges on Mensah. Play calling, elite. Defense playing pretty well, all things considered. You know, they keep having to be put out on the field. It's Mensah. It's Mensah.
On the run from inside his own 5. He's able to sneak his way across the 20 and steps out at the 21. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around.
Boy, I hope we don't need that later. I hope we don't need that later. We didn't have time to get another play called in. Wow. Wow. That's embarrassing. That's also embarrassing right there.
Stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
We pride ourselves on a strong run game.
Blows it up, and they do it by getting penetration up the middle,
Punishing
setting up the tackle.
our opponent, begging for mercy. And they're over here giving us everything we can handle.
Mensah got his man on the right. Now they've got even more breathing room.
Gonna have to get the ball out quick into the hands of the playmakers until Mensah can settle in. It's just where we're at.
I'm getting zone coverage. All I
You know,
gotta do is be a
part
little
of
bit patient,
coaching,
manipulate that defense
quick
a
lesson,
little bit.
part of
My wide receiver
coaching
runs
is
that
being
drag,
able
and
to
I get the
read
first
your
down.
players and know what they need. You know, and obviously Mensah is a tad uncomfortable, so we got to help him out. Get him feeling a little more comfortable,
He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
and then he'll start to play like himself.
To show great patience.
For sure.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But
Really don't like going shotgun here for this, but Dawson swears by it.
On the draw, it's Kringle. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
Lining up, trying to convert this.
Trash.
They'll try to move the sticks with Brown. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down.
And I think one thing people don't take into account is not all fourth downs are correct.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it.
Load it up.
Territory.
Load it up. I don't care. Load it up.
He'll sneak it. He's got enough, and they roll.
That's the confidence booster our quarterback needed.
And 4th and inches, you know what's coming. You know they're going to run the quarterback sneak, but it's one of the hardest plays in football to stop. You got to find a way to dive from the defensive line spot and stop the feet of the quarterback, and they couldn't do it. And listen, they only needed inches. That's what makes it so difficult to stop.
That's pretty cool, the little meter thing for the QB sneaks, though, isn't it?
Running inside, it's Pringle.
Ref, if you want some evidence, okay, ref in the way, fake injury after the play. This is some of the craziest stuff I have seen in my coaching career. So obvious. Look at this. I honestly think this would have been a touchdown. Well. Even puts his hand on him.
Got an injured player. While they have a look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. The Canes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. The offense changing the play. They're going to ride this running back. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards.
No. Hey, Dawson. Run the ball again.
Staggered around a little
Run the ball again.
It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the
Dawson wanted to pass here. I say run the ball.
On the field. They're only one play away from completely changing the momentum in this game. So the underdog, David, they've got...
Oh, he's got some space. Out of bounds at the 24-yard
with who?
line
Numero
after the
uno.
huge
Malachi
pickup.
Tony, future Heisman winner 2026 after the season he's going to have.
And the Canes will line it up on 1st and 10.
Oh.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And this
It's like last season when I told y'all. It's just like last season when people said, Coach Coop, coach of the Miami Hurricanes, he does this boring run stuff all the time. We started winning football games. You know it?
Be more aggressive.
Nowhere to go on that one.
We started winning a lot of football games when we decided to run the ball a lot more.
By their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. They almost had another interception. Is everybody clear on who's wearing which colored jerseys?
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
Even the announcers are trying to get in our players' heads.
Matriculating and matriculating and matriculating.
Isn't that wild?
Down the field. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. What?
They've done a nice job marching the football down the field to get into this position in the red zone. You're throwing incomplete on third down, so the question
now, Weinberg,
for a touchdown, try to pay this drive.
tie it up.
Just going to take the points.
Just tie it up.
And here comes the field goal.
It should be automatic for him.
Tonight. And this one is perfect. And we've got a deadlock here in the third.
Come on. Hey, I don't want to see anybody else celebrating or clapping it up. It's a tie ball game, and we should be up 50 or 60 points right now.
So to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
We need a turnover. We need to generate a turnover right here, and that's the expectation.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard
Co-OC
line.
hopefully getting together with Dawson right now.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ford. There he goes. Brought down at the 25 after he
Co-OC getting with Dawson.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25.
Okay. You know what to do.
Send it into the final period.
You know what to do.
It's
It's a battle, and we did not expect it to be, but sometimes you find yourself in these positions, and you've got to find a way to overcome. All right? Canes fans, if you believe,
Can't wait to see how this fourth
I better
quarter
see some
is going
fours.
to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They'll run play action. Caught in the
No,
backfield,
sir.
it's Ford.
Absolutely not.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
This offense is going to try and stretch the field vertically and horizontally. They did there throwing it to their running back, but the defense, they were in perfect position to make that play for no gain.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right.
Big third down here. Big third down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Warren.
We're there.
And the
We're there.
misconnection on
I told you,
third down.
it starts now. It starts
now.
now.
If you're the quarterback there, 3rd down.
It should not be this close. I agree, but I do want you to remember the missed calls by the refs, the challenge play that we did not win that looked pretty obvious, the ref being in the way. There are a lot of things, you know,
Boy, they had a chance
there are a
to
lot of
track
things
that thing down, but
in
it
this
bounces
game
into
that
the
were
end zone
very
for a touchback.
questionable.
Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Checking in from the Miami sideline.
But we can't make excuses. We just need to win the football game. And that's what we're about to do.
Today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Guys, back to you.
Holly,
I think
thank
Fletch
you.
might be a little
When
tired.
it comes to screen passes, you're just trying to mix them in different situations, and I like it here. First play of the drive on offense, and you're dropping back to pass. You're letting the pass rush get upfield, seeing if you can just get one into the hands of your back, get some blockers downfield. You don't obviously pick up an explosive play, but you get some good yards on that, and you give the opposing defense now something
Listen, I don't
else
like
to
it.
think
When I
about.
don't like
You've got
it,
these screens in your back
I
pocket.
have
You're
this
gonna
motto:
use
where this mindset where it doesn't matter. Okay.
On the side of your helmet.
All right.
Okay, fourth quarter and the game is tied. Where are the back doors, Co-op? I may need it, lol.
And the Canes can
You keep your butt in that
attack
seat,
on this
Randy.
second and short.
And be prepared to be amazed.
Running inside, it's Brown. He's brought down, but
It's
it'll
time.
be enough for a first down.
My co-OC. I'm looking to my co-OC. I wanted to get a fresh set of downs so that way, you know, she's set up. Melissa. Hit me with the play. Call it down. Call it down. We're waiting for the co-OC. Listen, y'all. We got a little TV timeout, okay? Don't let these guys outwork you down on the field. I know darn well that they weren't doing 3-a-days like each and every one of you were doing this offseason. And I know that nobody on this field right now wants to walk all the way back to South Florida after this game because we're in California. You may not even make it back for the FAMU game. All right, so get your butt in gear. The co-OC is dialing up a play right here. She's about to call down to me. I'm thinking maybe something like Mexican pizza combo or something like that, but we'll see what she dials up. Get it together. Come on. Let's see what she's got for us. She says ground and pound. I love it. Let's do it.
And it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just
We're going to
hand it
keep
off,
running the
get
football.
first down, new set
They're
of downs,
tired.
let's go.
They're obviously tired.
First down here as we dive into the college football season, a week 1 clash that has been.
We got code words for all of our plays because after last season, all the spying allegations and things with other teams, we had to put code names on all of, and I know you always have like some code names, but I mean we went deep.
Like, why would I get complicated?
Yeah, we went
Why
deep
would I
with
get
it.
complex? Like up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down.
Might have a chance. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Yep.
And the Hurricanes have it with
I appreciate the 5, by the way, Randy. Thank you, my friend.
a give to Brown.
The blocks are there.
Yards on the play, second and
We
5
maybe
coming.
kind of need a step. I don't
like
know.
this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's second and 5. Give to Brown. Breaks into the open. They bring him down.
I don't know.
but
Brown's
not
feeling
before
himself
he's
right now.
able
We're
to
going to
pick
leave
up
him
the
in.
first down.
If he's playing like this, we're going to let him do his
This defense has
thing.
their hands full with him on this drive. And that DB, I'll tell you, he may have
Right
saved
now,
a
they
touchdown
cannot
with
stop
that
Marty
tackle.
Brown.
When you've got speed like this running back has, if he gets into second level, a lot of people start to hold their breath because it could be a house call. And you know they're going to keep giving him the football here in the drive. Up front, this defense has got to get a lot more physical.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They
I hope he's
reacted
not hurt.
right
I think
away,
he's just
got the
upset
running
with
back
himself,
on the ground
honestly.
immediately.
After losing yardage, it's second and 12.
Killing a lot of clock here. We're banking on scoring.
Here's Mensah to throw. And
I don't
those
even
two
know what that
couldn't make
was.
the
He didn't
connection.
even.
It's an
I think
incomplete
Brown
pass.
is a little messed
A
up.
quick break in the action here.
I
as
think
they
after
tend
that
to the
play
injured
because it looked like
Hurricane.
he was
That
limping.
is a sophomore offensive lineman down on the play, and we hope he's able to return soon.
Listen, hear me out. All right? Hear me out. Old Faithful. Old Faithful, and I know that the co-OC would agree.
Great opportunity
Oh,
for
shoot,
the
we gotta
defense
hurry.
to get off the field. Darian Mensah from the gun on third down. Active hands
That's
from the
unreal.
defense forcing that incomplete
That's
pass.
unreal.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the
47-yard field goal. Let's feel it out.
ball, force the incompletion.
I mean, it's straight down the middle, y'all. It's straight down the middle.
Kicker in a huge spot.
This is light work. This is why we brought this guy in from Florida State. We said it's the only good player on the roster. Let's go get him. Here we go.
Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it.
And honestly, I might have him pack his things and head back to Tallahassee. He can go back and play for Mike Norvell.
And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years.
Because that's not the standard here at Miami.
Stanford's offense heads out, hoping to move the ball on this drive. And after that missed field goal, can these guys take advantage and go down and break this tie? Catch in the middle, it's Blackburn.
I feel bad for the defense, man, because they've really been trying hard. You know, they've been playing hard.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. The run inside. It's 4. And they're able to make the tackle.
Hey, don't go anywhere. The post-game press conference is happening, okay? Post-game press conference after the game. You can ask me questions about this game. We can celebrate the win after.
Looking for a man. It's Warren. Here's the pressure.
Get it, get it, get it, get it!
Ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Go!
And the defense got it. They drag him down pretty quick.
Now, come on now, Pruitt. That should have been a scoop and score, my guy, but good play. Hey, hey. Good play. Good play. Should have been a scoop and score because we're at the point where we need the defense to put it in the end zone for us, I guess. But
play, you see the speed, and they're able to create the TO.
good job, son.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. And that fumble recovery has set them up 1st and 10, all tied up here in the 4th. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9.
They're daring us to run it, man.
Winning 1st down is such a big deal on defense. Like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that 1st down.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Throwing, Mensa.
Waited way too late. I don't even know.
It's complete on the right side. He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line.
Woo, buddy.
Listen,
Okay, don't know about that one.
Using the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
We know the move. I know the move. You know the move.
From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete.
Lofton.
The stop is made.
It's Lofton. Lofton is going to be our safety net, I do believe.
So deflating on defense,
yeah, I do believe that he's going to be the safety net.
Down, you need to make a stop. You know they're going to throw to the weapon at tight end, but it's one thing to draw it up on the blackboard. It's another thing to go execute and prevent that guy from catching the ball. He's so big. He's so athletic. You could have the perfect play call on. And he's
if we're going to run it outside, I'm going to give it to a guy like Pringle. You know it?
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal.
I'm going to trust because he's pretty fresh.
They'll move the tight end. They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal.
Contact there as soon as he handed it off. That was tough.
Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately.
I hate it, man, and I hate to say this, but there's just not a ton of trust right now. All right, there's not a ton of trust right now in Mensa in this game, and that's just the reality of the situation. Okay, it is. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna activate a little unexpected gas here.
It's a reverse. Oh, that did not go as planned, except for the defense. They were right there to make the big stop.
All right, a little bit outside.
I'm gonna have to give Weinberg one more chance. All right. Listen, I know
I
it's tough,
Now you got to make the decision.
Canes fans.
It's
I know
between,
it's tough,
do I go for it?
but
Do I
yeah,
give
we
it
got to
forward?
take a
I think
lead
you
with the
call
way
a
the
play like
defense
that
has
last
been
one,
playing.
And you know, if I get to
Straight
the
up.
1-yard line, I'm going for it on 4th down. So I think the offensive coordinator probably had a pretty good idea what they wanted to do on the outcome of that play.
All right, he redeemed himself.
And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the 4th.
I'm not gonna lie, my balls were up in my throat during that kick.
So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking
I'm
that
all
thing
about
through the uprights.
transparency.
All of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him, he delivered.
Coming out with it, it's Brown. Not nearly as much.
All right, let's
as he
generate
hoped
another
when he
turnover,
brought it out of
defense.
the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Stanford offense
Let's generate
making
another
its way
turnover.
Back onto the field.
Let's get it done.
After giving up that field goal, they find
get it done.
themselves trailing and trying to do something about it on this drive. Now it's up to the defense to put this game on ice with a few minutes left to
Here we go. 3-point lead against the trees.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
Well, you're trailing in the game. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running is able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
No!
Short of the 1st down.
Oh, buddy, that's not good. That's really not good. That is not good.
The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short.
Holding? Holding?
Up there, they'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Stanford gets set to snap it on 1st down. To throw, it's Warren. Here comes the heat. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Quickly to the tight end. And he broke one tackle on the way.
We cannot play scared. All right? We
This
cannot
offense,
play
they got
scared
another
here, y'all.
positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down
Come on.
the field a little bit. Got to make
Come
some
on.
plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up. Maybe work the middle of the field a little bit.
That's
Make sure
just,
we get
that's
first
crazy.
downs, and the rest of the time
It
work the
really,
side.
it should be Mensa making plays like that, not their
Stanford at the line
quarterback.
on 1st down. Let's see if they lean on that offensive line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ford. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back to pass.
I don't know if we
These
were fully
offenses don't
set
have
there.
Very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle, but they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
This is why we pay Heatherman the big bucks here, y'all.
3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Working that left side. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and
I want everyone here to know, watching this, that we do not teach this at practice.
From the 6.
And because the receiver was able to drive back to the QB on that curl route against man coverage, he was able to create a little bit of separation between him and the defender, and that was a big key in getting that first down.
No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Timeout is called by the Cardinal. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game.
We got to win this, y'all. We got to win this.
After getting
It's
nothing,
just the
it's
position that
2nd
we're
and
in.
goal from the 6.
We got to find a way to win.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. This time they stop him behind
Got to find a
the
way
line
to
of
win.
scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Home crowd not going to love it. You got to throw the ball to win this game. They do not like the play call with not a lot of time left in the game.
Now Stanford is going to call a timeout. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long.
I'm thinking a pick to win the game is what I'm
Motion
thinking.
from the wideout. Looking to the
That's
end
what
zone
I'm
on
thinking.
3rd and goal. Makes the grab. And he'll take
Get
this
out of
into the
bounds.
end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Man, at this stage of the game, does that hurt to have 6 points taken off the
That's what I thought.
board? Now they've got to regroup and try to get it in again. A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. And he got it! And they take the lead inside a minute to play.
Man, that's a big kick. That's a
23
big
to
moment. A lot of
23.
pressure. He
One
delivers,
timeout.
Ties this football game up late in the fourth.
41 seconds left in the game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got great speed. He gets it up to the 35 before he's guided out of bounds. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength.
If there's a
The
time,
offense really couldn't ask for much
if
more
there's
than
a
this,
time for
You're
Mensa
right.
to
With this
step
much
up,
time on the
it's
clock,
right
David,
here.
the
We got to
playbook's
keep that
wide
timeout
open.
in our
You
back
don't have to
pocket in
just
case
be
we can
throwing
try to
it
get in
every
field
game.
goal
You can sprinkle in
range.
some runs, too.
And you find out what your quarterback's about. Big time, prime time moments. You got the ball, tie game. You want to go win. Make some plays for them, big dog.
Well, they don't connect
We
on
gotta
that
hold
throw, but
that.
you're seeing the 2-minute drill.
We gotta hold that, Tony.
Offense, something they practice each and every single week. Looking for the sidelines, using the clocks, understanding the timeout situation. But these are plays.
We gotta
they feel
hold
like they can
those,
run
man.
in their sleep to put themselves in position to kick a field goal here late.
Mensa sends it downfield. He's got it way down the field. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. Rushing to the line, trying to get in a little better position for their kicker. Looking downfield on 1st down. And as he throws, and it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
This game right now is hanging in the balance. It's tight. It's close, tied here in the 4th quarter. One play can change everything, and that was a throw that the quarterback wishes he could have back.
Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Running inside. It's Ford. Breaks the tackle. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
I am sorry, but I'm not reading the chat right now. I got a coach.
It's Warren.
You know, when things get tough, you just got to buckle down and coach.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Stanford at the line, needing to.
You got to ignore the noise.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Under fire. And
we got a late hit.
Flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense.
This is what it
Defense with
takes.
pass interference coming.
To where the U on the side of your helmet.
OMG, well, it is what it
Does
is.
that hurt this defense at this point in the game to get called for the PI? Absolutely brutal.
Free play.
Looking to throw on first down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. It's incomplete.
We got overtime, ladies and gentlemen.
We are headed to overtime.
Canes fans, college football fans, I told you, I warned you to buckle up. I told you before this started. I said you better buckle up. You better be ready.
Guys, so here we go
because it's going to be crazy. Okay. I need to have a moment with my co-OC here during the TV timeout.
And it's so nice to be on
Melissa,
defense
let's talk
first,
this over.
just to set the tone, to understand
It's
what
always
you need.
tails,
Try
it's
to
always
hold them
tails.
to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
We'll get it started here in overtime. Using his legs, it's Pringle. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative.
Run the ball.
They're the big component.
I like
man.
it.
They've got
We're
to
already
get some
on the
push
same
to
page.
Get some running lanes. Get
We're
this
already
running
on the
game
same
going.
page,
They're
Melissa.
the ones that make it go.
I knew that's what you would
First
want.
down, it's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down.
Oh, buddy. Give me the same play. This has been money for us. This has been money for us.
They'd love to strike first with a
And
touchdown.
they're thinking, listen, unexpected gas. This is a prime example of what we do and how we do things. They just know we're going to run it because we're in OT on 3rd and 5. They know we're going to throw it. We're not.
From the red zone, it's Pringle. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
We're running the ball.
How about getting that big play on
We're running the ball.
here in OT? Great job up front by the offensive line. This has been a long, hard-fought, physical game, but these guys look like they could play for at least another couple of quarters.
The Hurricanes will start with the ball first here in overtime. He'll try the left side. And into the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Fighting his
Honestly,
way
that
for
was there.
every inch, but he still needs
Honestly,
a few
that
more
was
stops
there.
short of the goal line.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. Push forward on the sneak. Touchdown, Canes. Touchdown, Miami. They take the lead here in overtime.
Okay.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous. with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
Let's go. This is what the people came here to see, a show. Also a win. And I'm here to give you both. I'm here to give you both.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown.
Here we go. Ready. Line 14.
To the air, it's Warren. Pocket breaking down.
That's one.
Big sack. This
I'm calling for 3 sacks.
over it.
One ain't enough.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offense.
One sack ain't enough for me.
Because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Looking deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. They are up against it, a 3rd and long, needing a touchdown here in overtime. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he got
Good
a
D.
hand on it to knock it down in the end
Good
zone.
D. That right there is
Really
what
good
we
coverage by the
practice.
DB there, and even a better
That right
job
there
of
is what we
locating the
practice,
football
y'all.
and then knocking it away.
Field goal units not
It's
coming
ga-
out
it's
here,
potentially
guys.
game right here.
Go for it on 4th
This is
down.
potentially the game right here.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's not afraid to go deep. And they pick it off. You can't give it away in overtime. And the takeaway is the exclamation point, the game saver for the win. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking.
Where are the doubters? Where are the haters? National championship run starts tonight. As I said, undefeated season. We're 1-0. We ain't lost a game in 2026. Miami will never lose to a tree. That's what I said.
If you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it. Move on. Play the next.
Not a great game from Darian Mensah, but we'll work on it. We'll work on it. You see the flashes of greatness. You see the power run game. I better see each and every one of you here for the post-game press conference happening here in just a moment. A 30-23 overtime victory. Randy called it. Randy called it. Shout out to the co-OC for, continuing to stick with us and, some great calls. Great calls. Defense did not play that bad, given the position that they were put in, right? Let's take a look here. 509 total yards of offense to their 289. We just couldn't finish. A lot of interceptions from Darian Mensah, and that's got to be better. That's got to be better. But 194 yards on the ground, that run game, something special. Going to be very special this season. Now let's take a look at player stats. That's what the people want to see. Post-game press conference happening in just a moment. Let's see. Darian Mensah threw 5 interceptions, a 56% completion percentage, 300 yards. We'll address it. We will address it. Let's look at the good. Fletcher did have a bit of a rib injury. He was playing really well. That hurt us a tad, but Pringle stepped up. Marty Brown played big. I mean, that's 8 carries for 43 yards, over 5 yards per carry. That's big. Leading receiving was Barcate. And, we'll talk about the details, but we're going to throw the ball deeper this season, but we have to make sure that Mensah's comfortable and right mentally. Obviously, we got to get the ball to the playmaker, Malachi Toney, more often. 2 receptions is not enough. It's definitely not enough. Who had the pick to end the game? That was Poyser? Poyser had a pick, that pick there to end the game to seal the deal. Had a couple of, how many sacks did we have? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sacks. 6 sacks. 30 30-23. Post-game press conference happening here in just a moment. Let me head to the locker room and congratulate the guys on a hard-fought victory. There are going to be a couple of guys that are not going to be too happy with what I've got to say to them, but we'll get things corrected. We'll get things fixed, and we'll be better, but we're 1-0. We're 1-0. What do you want to be? You want to be undefeated. There are some other teams that did not win this week. Georgia Tech. You know? So, hey, I'll see y'all for the post-game press conference here in about 2 minutes. Give me about 2 minutes after I come out of the locker room here, and we will take your questions. I'll see you in a minute.
This is what it takes to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Go Canes.
Oh, I can't smoke in here? Okay, my bad. My bad. My bad. I didn't know. Yeah, can you take that? Okay, thank you. Well. As I promised the fans, the Canes, under my leadership, will never lose to a tree. And we didn't. 30-23. Obviously, there were plenty of things that did not go our way. There are some things that were unacceptable, but we got the win at the end of the day, and that means I have fulfilled my promise week 1, which is going undefeated, winning a national championship, and that started tonight. This was not championship caliber football that you saw on the field, but it was a victory nonetheless in overtime. 194 rushing. You see the work that was put in with this offensive line, the great running backs that we have, nothing but love for them. I just got with Fletcher. He said he's going to be okay. He's going to have some soreness in that rib, but we have a great medical team that's going to make sure that he bounces back for the FAMU game. We might even rest him. We might consider resting him because that's going to be an absolute bloodbath. I have no respect to Pritchard or any of those guys with Stanford. I have absolutely no love for them in any way. I hope they lose the rest of their football games this season. Darian Mensah, of course, has got to be better. got to be better. We saw too much hesitation, and I'm telling you, that's not what we saw as coaches at practice. We didn't see any of that. So what you saw that shocked you also shocked us. That was new. That was new to us. With that being said, I'm happy that we did get a victory for the fans. And we move on to week 2. Questions. Do want to give a shout out to Duck, who just handed me $2. Thank you, Duck. I appreciate that. Thank you. Let's see here. We got a question. With rumors of your co-OC's massive extension, and it is big, the biggest in the country, as a matter of fact. She is the highest paid co-OC. Is there a reason why you only give her 4 play calls a game? There has been discussion about this. I know the fans have been calling to give the co-OC more control over the offense. There have even been rumors of petitions going around saying that she should take Dawson's place. And I just want to say that no one's job is ever safe. I'm not afraid to fire a coordinator week 2, week 3, even after everything we've done during the offseason. So we'll continue to evaluate and look into it. Her play calls were on the money tonight. So I'll just say it's not impossible. Not impossible. Let's see here. From Music Nerd. Only 6 touches on offense for Baby Jesus. What can be done to get Tony the ball and be more effective and efficient overall offensively? It goes back to Mensa. There were a ton of play calls that were designed to get the ball in Malachi Tony's hands, and Mensa just didn't see him. He felt like at times that the O-line was not handling the pass rush. We'll go back and review the film. I got to say, I think that 75% of the time it was on Mensa. So we're going to continue to get Malachi Tony involved more. You're going to see some Wildcat involving him. You're going to see him throwing touchdown passes this season. We'll absolutely get him more involved. Malachi Tony will win the Heisman when it's all said and done. One game is not that big of a deal. He's going to have huge opportunities. This offense, when you see it, right, you're going to think explosive, but also efficient. And the next thing that's going to come to mind is unexpected gas. The merch will be going up. So we've got a team working on some shirts and stuff. So you'll be able to order that very soon. Pre-orders going up. Sergeant Sluggo, New York reporter here. Was Darian Mensah confused by Stanford's defense? It seemed he was reading the D late. Didn't seem like he was getting through his progression. So I sat down with Mensah briefly before the press conference, and he actually blamed the mascot, the tree. So I'm going to get with the ACC and the NCAA. He said that he thought he saw the tree mascot pointing a laser. He said it was a green laser, and there were times that it hit him in the eye, and it was coming from the tree, apparently. So we're going to have that investigated. We'll go back and review the tape. I have no reason to believe that he would lie to me. So we're definitely going to look into that. But it seems that it was the tree mascot for Stanford, playing dirty. Stephanie here up in the front row. After such a rough start, do you plan on attending practice now? Some are going to say rough start. I think that's the wrong word to describe this game. I think that this game was us overcoming adversity when the odds were stacked against us, and there was a lot of home cooking going on. I know the fans in the stands and those of you at home saw the referee getting in the way a couple of times. You saw the missed plays, and we don't want to make excuses here, but I really think that the focus should be that we just overcame all of that adversity and got the job done.
This is what it takes.
It wasn't necessarily pretty. You're right.
Inside of your helmet.
Are you happy with the offensive performance, Tonnet?
Whip 9079. Great question, Stephanie. Whip, thank you for the 2. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Yes. Am I happy? I'm never happy. I'm never happy. When we win the national championship at the end of this season, I'm going to go home and immediately will be unhappy. My wife says all the time, Coach Coop, why are you so unhappy? You're the highest paid coach in the country. You're going to win a national championship this season. I'm never happy. I'm never happy. So, no, I'm not happy with the offensive performance. We could have scored 90 points and I would have been unhappy. Question from Nick. How do you feel the team was treated in this game? Poorly. Poorly. And I will escalate this situation to the highest authority that I possibly can. George just confirmed with Jimmy Johnson, good friend of mine, just told ESPN he wants you replaced by Al Golden due to the fact that you needed overtime to win. What is your reaction? I'm good friends with Jimmy. We'll be texting immediately after the game. He's just trying to stir the pot, and we mess with each other. It's something that we do. We prank. I prank Jimmy, then Jimmy pranks me. He's welcome around the program. He's just messing with me. He's all in. He's all in on Coach Coop. Connor here with a question. We're going to take a few more, guys. How does getting a player like Lofton involved into the pass game help lead the team to victory? Lofton is the number one tight end on this roster, period. And our goal is to get him 10 plus touches a game in some sort of fashion, whether it be handing the ball off to him, throwing the ball to him, whatever it may be. Lofton might even be up there on Heisman watch with Malachi Toney. Question here from Randy. CSPN, with the poor performance of Mensa tonight, what measures will you take to improve his talents? Again, very uncharacteristic of him in this game. That's not what we saw from him during the offseason at practice. But I will say that the 3-a-days will continue with this team, even during the season. So, yeah, I know everyone here is familiar with 2-a-days that a lot of teams do during the offseason. It's 3-a-days all year long for us. So the 3-a-days will continue. There'll be laps around Hard Rock Stadium for Mensa. I'm big on negative reinforcement. So, we'll get with the team at Hard Rock Stadium and have them just put Justin Bieber on repeat, and we'll just have Mensa just run laps. That usually fixes them up real quick. My guy Orange and Green Blood here from the OGB Good Times. First, the tunnel kick. Coaches and players said the laces weren't out. Care to comment on that and comment on the unfair refs? So I've considered bringing back an official ball inspector. There have been some things that happened last season that made me wish we did have a ball inspector back on the staff. So I'll be putting out some feelers on that and see if anyone is interested. Comment on the unfair refs. It's going to be that all season. You're going to continue to see that, which is why I'm going to nip it in the butt now, early, game one. It was blatantly obvious, right? Right. Any more questions? Don't you think the referee needs to be fired due to the progress forward run after the catch? Yes, if it were my call, I would fire every ref. Yes, there was officiating here tonight. Absolutely. Any more questions? Cypher here wants to know, did tree allergies play any part in this game? It's my first time really out this far west, and I do have to say that I woke up with the stuffy nose this morning. So I do think there must be some sort of pollen that I am not used to being around, and maybe it did cloud my judgment a bit. It's very possible. Here we go. Sergeant Sluggo wants to know who stood out on D. Obviously, Moten, the bully there up front, making his presence known. Unreal job tonight. I think that he played very well, and I'm proud of him. We're gonna need to see some of the corners and stuff step up. They're gonna need to be more physical. Any more questions? Any questions that I missed? First game of the season. Again, very happy to get a W, but not happy overall. Very unhappy with the performance from the coaching staff, minus myself, and the co-offensive coordinator. Very unhappy with the team overall. Got to be better, and will be better. Will be better. But we're 1-0. We're 1-0 as I promised. No more questions? Okay. Well, we have another game coming up against an opponent that, I'm expecting 70-plus points. 70-plus points on these guys. We've got FAMU coming up here soon. We'll get to work. We'll go back to the drawing board, promising a win, promising a national championship, and I'm not backpedaling at all. I'm very strong, and I feel very strongly about that. Any thoughts on the kicking game? I think, again, that was a scenario. Okay, I'll review the film, but I think that was the mascot once again. Because Weinberg has been solid for us, and I think if we go back and look, you might see a laser pointer. Yeah. With that being said, I'm heading out. Yeah, can we? Okay. With that being said, enjoy the victory, Canes fans. I'm not going to, because I'm going back to work. And we'll see you guys at the FAMU game. Oh, man. That was a close one, huh? Little too close, okay? There were some things that I got a little frustrated because I really do feel like there are just a couple of small things that they changed around a tad, where I was pressing buttons and what I thought was going to happen was not happening. However, I am a bit rusty because, this is probably the wrong way to approach this, because we do a virtual season every year, but I never buy the game early. So I've only had the game since yesterday. Was it yesterday or Thursday? It came out Thursday. I've only had the game since Thursday, and I was super busy on Thursday, so I didn't get to do much. And then yesterday was the virtual CPU versus CPU. I tried to practice a little, and then my TV bugged out and messed up. No excuses, I'm just saying. I was rusty. I was definitely rusty. Hopefully now we can, you told me to pray. But see, the new game has only been out for like 48 hours. Practicing on the old one did me no good. The playbooks are a little bit different. A few of the buttons are a tad different. And that was way too close for comfort, for sure. Against a team that's not real good in the game. Stanford's not real good. Let me save the game real quick. But I appreciate the love tonight. Whip 9079, thank you for the 2. Duck, I appreciate you. Randy, you got your overtime game. That better be the only one. King Season, I'm just a vibe. We got Melissa in there, Kane in the Desert, Chris Gaffney, and Bahama. I appreciate the love from y'all tonight. This is still my favorite, second favorite time of year. Favorite time during the off season, but second favorite time of the year outside of the actual season. So tomorrow will be Miami versus, it's FAMU, right? Is it FAMU game 2? It's FAMU. It's FAMU at Hard Rock. So tomorrow will be CPU versus CPU, the simulated virtual game, the Mario Cristobal led Canes. And then Monday will be Coach Coop plays FAMU. Heck, I don't even know what day it is. Let me save the game real quick. So that'll be the plan, 4 days a week. I'll probably do Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So that means the final game of the season will happen the first week of the actual real season, which will be pretty cool. And I really do appreciate y'all hanging out, man. These are so much fun. I absolutely love these. I look forward to it more than you know. And people hanging out makes it so much fun. I'm not gonna lie, I do want to check on I know some of y'all are watching it. How's McGregor looking? We took him on Prize Picks to win $62. How's he looking? He's fighting right now, isn't he? I picked him to win straight up on Prize Picks, the sponsor of the channel. But yeah, I took him. They're trying to give me an early payout of $16. I don't know if that's good or bad. Hopefully he wins. But the big question is, did y'all have fun? Real talk. Did y'all have fun at least? I'll get with them, Nick. I'll get with them on that. Let's actually check really quick. Hold on. Let's check really quick and see who else won and lost around the country. Let's see. Just to wrap it up, let's see what happened around the country here. These are just always so much more intense than the simulated because, my hands are off, so I have no control over it. Let's see here. Okay, let's check the ACC. I'm just curious. Okay, so Georgia Tech lost in the Coach Coop plays version as well. So Colorado beat them in both versions. Duke beat Tulane barely. Are there any crazy upsets? Virginia Tech did what they were supposed to do. Pitt lost to Miami of Ohio 27-19. Yikes. Clemson beat LSU. That's kind of shocking, right? By 10? Uh-oh. Okay, this is going to get a little crazy. Yo! What? Florida State is 2-0. They beat... Oh, hold on. We got to look at theirs a little bit closer, but they beat SMU. Wow. Okay. This is what we want to see, right? Anything crazy? You guys see anything wild? Yeah, Florida State lost in the Mario version, so they took care of business in the Coach Coop place. Well. I'm telling you, the Coach Coop plays version is going to be the wild one. Notre Dame loses to Wisconsin. Clemson beats LSU. Florida State is 2-0. You're right. Louisville beat Ole Miss. It's going to be a crazy season. We went to overtime with the trees. Oh, shoot. It's going to be wild. It's going to be... Really? anyways, exciting, man. Exciting. This carries us to the real season. I'm telling you, you're going to blink and it's going to be here. You're going to blink and it's going to be here. And once again, one more time, I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all very much for hanging out with me. I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Mario Cristobal led Canes, CPU versus CPU. And let's have some fun. They're 1-0. We'll see if they can go 2-0 and get a big win over FAMU. Appreciate the love, man. And just thankful. Just thankful for y'all. Have a good night. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Love y'all. You don't have to stay back. Hey, it was good to see you in here tonight, Forza. I appreciate you, my friend.